To wind things up, in this video I'm just going to show you how you can create your own simple site to sell your products from. Now you can just create a blog to do this. This is the easiest thing to do. Whether you want to use WordPress or Blogger, it doesn't matter, whichever one you're familiar with. I'm just going to show you how to use WordPress. Now most cPanel accounts have Fantastico, which allows a one-click or two-click install of WordPress. So just go to Fantastico and then just go to WordPress and then click New Installation. Then you just really fill out this form and install WordPress. It's as simple as that. When you're done, you'll have a simple WordPress blog set up. Okay, so here's our basic blog. So all we have to do now is log in and we can start changing things a little bit here. Again, you can use whichever platform you're most familiar with. So you can go ahead and use Blogger if you're more familiar with that. But I'm going to use WordPress, and what I would do first is I would go and create a home page. So I'd go to Pages, and then I would just create a new page called my home page. So I do Add New. Then I would just put a simple introduction that I want on here for my home page. Okay, so of course you do a better job than that. And then we'd want to make sure that we don't allow comments or pings on our home page. And then we would just publish. Okay, now we'll go and we'll edit our pages because we want to get rid of the automatic page that was in here that was created automatically by WordPress. And same with the posts. If we go to posts, get rid of all these. Okay, and then what we can do is now we can just create new posts for each of our videos. Okay, so we could, well, even before we do that, we should set up a category for our videos. So let's go to categories. And we can just set up any categories we want. So we could say internet business. And then of course any categories you feel you need, this is where you set them up. Okay, so we save this one. We should also delete anything out of links that we're not using. Go to links. Get rid of all of this. Okay, now we're ready to start adding posts. So we could say The Beginner's Guide to Internet Business. Okay, and then we would put a description in here. Okay, we should also put an image in here, and we already created a custom image. We could also use one of the e-covers that we have here, so we can just upload that into the post here. So we just go to here, add an image, and then we can select the file and just grab it from our computer. Okay, and it'll upload it for us. Then we can just click Insert into Post, and there it is there. Okay, now at this point we need to actually put a link to this product over to Kanaki. Actually, we should edit this. And what we want to do is align it to the left. That way you see that the writing will go around it. So let's update that. And now we can put our link here. So we can say click here to order. Okay, and then what we do is we go over to our Kanaki site. And then we decide what we're going to use. We can use Kanaki's order page, or we can use the PayPal order page if we want the money to go right away into our account. So we can just copy this link here, just highlight it, do a copy, and then we can go back to here, and then all we do is we highlight this, and then we click this link here, paste our link in, and target, we can have it open in the same window or a new window, and insert. Okay, at this point we can publish it. Okay, now what we want to do also is go into settings and set our home page up. So let's go to settings, and then we need to go to reading, and then we need to create a static page. This is so we can set our front page to our home page. And you only need to do this if you want to have a home page. If you want it to act like a regular blog, then you don't even need to bother with this. Okay, if we view the site now, okay, here's our home page, and here is our and here is our post here, and if we click here, it goes to the PayPal page. The next thing we could do is choose a better theme. So what we could do is just go look for a theme that fits with what we're trying to do here. You just do a Google search and bring in a theme that you think is appropriate. Okay, so we can just do a search on Google for the type of theme we want. Okay, so I just did a free video WordPress theme, and we can look through here and find one we like. Okay, once we find one we like, we can have a look at the demo, and we can just download it if we want to. So we just save this to a folder. Okay, here it is, bluedream.zip. So all we have to do now is upload that and unzip it on the server. Or we can unzip it down here on our computer and upload the thing to our server. So let's just do it this way. We'll unzip it here. And then we need to use an FTP client to upload it. Okay, what you see in front of you is an FTP client called FileZilla. You can download it free. And when you open it up, all you have to do is up here you can type in your host, which is your domain name, your username, and your password. And then click Quick Connect, and it'll connect you up. On the right side, you will see your web host, and on the left side is your computer. So what you want to do is navigate to where your web documents are supposed to be, and your host will have told you that. Usually it's public HTML or htdocs or something like that. Once in there, you want to go to wp-content and themes. Okay, and then what we want to do is upload the Blue Dream that's inside of the main Blue Dream directory. So just upload that, and all the files will get uploaded for you. Okay, so those are all up there. Now we can go back to our site here, and we can go back to the admin, and then we can go to Appearance and Themes, and then we can pick the new theme here. Let's activate. Okay, let's have a look at our site now. Okay, there it is. Okay, now there's our post, and if we click there, it goes over to our order page. Okay, now a couple things we didn't do quite right here. Let's go back and let's edit our post because we didn't give it a category for one thing. So let's edit this, and let's pick a category for it. Should be under Internet Business. And the other thing we can do is use widgets. If we go to widgets, we can decide what's going to be on our sidebar. So what we can put over there now is whatever we want. So if we want to search and we want recent posts, categories, whatever you want. And then what you can do is you can move these up and down as you see fit. Save the changes. Okay, now if we visit our site, we'll see there's our search, our recent posts, and our categories. Okay, so now we can get directly to our page that has our product on it. Okay, so that was an example of how to use WordPress to set up a simple site. Of course, you can use any type of blog you want to set up a simple site, or you can use a simple HTML pages. Okay, now last thing I would do is I would make a link to all of my Knacky products. I would just do this in the link section. So I go links, and then I would add a new link, and then I would say see all of my teaching DVDs. Okay, at this point I would go back to Knacky, and then I would pick up this URL now, which goes to my entire gallery, and then I would put that in the web address. And then down here we decide how we want it to open. So underscore blank is in a new window, and then we just add the link here. We might want to also create a link category. That's up to you. See, right now it's going to go into Blogger, but we could just say recommended videos or whatever you want to call it. We'll just call it my DVDs. Add the category. And then let's go back and edit our link to put it into the right category here. So let's put it in my DVDs and update. Okay, so if we visit our site now, you'll see my DVDs and see all my teaching DVDs. If you click on that, it goes to the proper page here where they can look at all of our DVDs and order them from here. Okay, so that's it. You now know how to set up a physical product on Knacky and sell it from your own website.